Hi, everyone. It's Linda here today. And as you know, I have a passion around helping women with 60 plus years of experience get younger every day, live a vibrant life. And so today's topic is about one aspect, which is having fun and laughing. And most importantly, laughing at ourselves, right? uh, I've created this whole world of getting younger every day because I spent almost 10 years with chronic fatigue syndrome. I had it for a year, and it took me 9 years to recover. And so I learned a lot about getting healthy and doing so naturally and stop cluttering up the body. And, it's about getting younger every day is about looking younger and feeling younger and acting younger and being younger and preventing holistically and healing naturally. So I'm creating this whole world where we as women with 60 plus years of experience can get together, share ideas, learn from each other, and have a great time doing it and get younger every day, right? So that's why we're doing these videos. And today is just a little funny. I hope I can share it with you and you will find it as funny as I did. Because, I've been in business for myself with the corporation and people working for me at different times. And then sometimes they're subcontractors, sometimes they're employees. Been there, done that, had training sites, and then we've gone virtual. So, we've covered the spectrum. But at one time, we had people working for us, a woman who was doing our bookkeeping and handling our reception duties and doing some scheduling and so forth. And this is, we've been in business 25 years now. So this was about 20 years ago at least, right? And I'll call her Diane. That's not her real name, but we'll call her Diane. She was a great employee. We loved having her. And, but, eventually she went off on her own and went to another job and we did other things. And fast forward to today, right? 20 years later, this woman, Diane, is looking for another job and needs a reference. So she calls my business partner, Judy, and because that's who she was, she knew I'd moved. She knew Judy. She knew Judy gave her a great reference. And so they were talking and catching up on things of what's happened, right, over the 20 some odd years. And the funny thing is that Diane was talking to a friend of hers who we don't know. I don't know her. Judy doesn't know her. You don't know her, okay? So the other friend says, "Oh, you were talking to your former employers? Well, I remember when your boss, not Judy, but me, remember when your boss had a 3 square toilet paper rule." What? So, a person that I know, this is called 6 degrees from Linda, right? So from me to Judy, my business partner, from Judy to Diane, our former employee, from Diane to her friend, who we don't even know who she is, remembers that way back up, I had some sort of policy where they were supposed to only use 3 squares of toilet paper and at a pull. So I was surprised when I heard this story and I got thinking about it. And I also started looking at my habits. And I found out that, in fact, I do think 3 squares of toilet paper is the average, assuming you've got a decent ply, right? Is the average number that you take each time if you don't want to ruin trees unnecessarily, right? I mean, okay, you might have to have multiple 3 sets of squares over time, uh, uh, per time, but 2 squares seem to be too little, and 4 squares seem to be too much. And it seemed to me to be a wanton waste not just of money, because I don't really care that much about that, but the fact of the trees. So I ask you, you may not know yet, because I didn't know at first when Judy told me that Diane's friend remembered that her boss had a 3 square policy, that I had to watch and analyze my practices. So maybe you know, maybe you don't know. But if you feel so inclined, go ahead and put a comment in the bottom about how you feel about toilet paper, because here's the other thing. Judy knew that I cared in some fashion about the use of toilet paper, because when you come to my house in Florida and you visit, in the guest bathroom, there's a little sign. I'm going to take a picture of it, put it here in the video, but there's a little sign that says, oh, let me just see. I all of a sudden forgot exactly what it said, but I can tell you because I took a picture of it. Oh, yes. Save trees, count squares. Save trees, count squares. It's a little label above the toilet paper. So when guests come in, they'll just hit the toilet paper roll and run it down. And just for the purpose, I don't care how much they use, but just for the purpose, of unnecessarily using up a tree, I think we should count squares. So I hope you've enjoyed this little funny thing. If you liked it and you'd like to hear more about how to get younger every day and as naturally as possible, and you want to hear about when we launch our VIP Inner Circle, it's softly based on the 7 chakras, and those are loosely associated with the feel good, look good, feel young, look young, act young, be young, and so forth. And it's also about things to nurture our mind, our body, and our soul, our spirit. So I have all kinds of fabulous learning, like technology for non-techies. And for those of you that are interested in more of the entrepreneurial things, we have stuff. If you're more interested in exercising and being fit, and you happen to be a place where you've got a pool inside or outside, we've got some cool water aerobic kinds of tapes that you can't get anywhere else because they don't exist anymore. And some of them I created myself for you. So all kinds of really good, some beauty things, some exercise things, some spirit development kinds of things. So I think you really like it. So if you want to hear about it, then, write that down in the comments below or something. Let me know. Because pretty soon we'll have it all put together so we can tell you how to get to it, how to take a look at it, and so forth. I think you're going to love it. So this is Linda Keefe signing off and wishing you a lovely day where you feel as if you're getting younger every day. And we'll talk to you the next time. Bye-bye.